This is Crypto Brands and welcome to you all to my YouTube channel. Today in this analysis video, we will be discussing the BTC price action and what would be the possible trades in near future and what would be the BTC performance or what we can expect from the BTC in the last quarter of 2021. Besides this, we will be analyzing the Ethereum and the possible trading plan from the Ethereum from the current levels. And then we will be discussing the 8th BTC chart and what we can expect from it. Basically, it would be the indicator for the altcoins and when are the altcoins going to pump from the current blood. And lastly, we will conclude with the Bitcoin dominance chart where we will be discussing how the BTC is going to outperform the alts in the last quarter of the 2021. If you are new to the channel Crypto Brain, kindly do subscribe to it. I regularly post trade analysis and the new altcoin trades as they appear. So let's dive in. If we look at the BTC USDT chart on 4-hour time frame, basically after this dip of 20%, it was ranging, and if you look on the RSI, it is a bullish divergence right here, and from there it bounced back and currently again rejected from this major resistance of 48k to the 50k. Basically, I have discussed about it in my newsletter too, that this area is the key area. If we're gonna reject from this, we will be going to the 46k, and that's exactly what's happening right now. But if we're gonna break this after some retest, it would be the direct entry to the 55k right from here. Otherwise, we can see this retest. Everything is good as long as we are holding this 44k to the 43k support zone, because it has acted as a good support zone since this major rally from 30k has begun. So I'm quite pretty bullish right now, and if you ask me about my entry or where would I like to take my entry is, I will wait for the price action to appear as close as to the 46k levels, and then I will be buying it out, with the target above the break of this 48 to 50k resistance to the 55k, and with my stop loss below this low. Basically, it would be like pyramiding, and I would like to add, if this is gonna break the 46k and going below to the 44k or in between, I'm gonna add to my position with the same strategy of holding for the 55k. The reason for this is I'm quite pretty bullish on the Bitcoin right now, and that's why I really expect this level to hold. But even if it doesn't hold, I would like to buy, because it will be giving us the cheap Bitcoin. But if you look from the purpose of the timeline or the time frame, what I will be expecting is that September is gonna be a slow or the cool down week for the crypto. So I really expect it to be like this, that BTC either continue to range either lower or anything like this, or this is one scenario I'm expecting in the September, and another scenario is maybe going here and then finally breaking. But I really don't expect it to break above 55k by the end of the September, because this is usually a neutral to bearish week for the crypto in very short term, while it forms a good base for the last quarter where the Bitcoin reaches the new highs as usual every year. So if you look at the daily chart, as I told you earlier, that September may be any kind of the range either above or below, and then we can see the really good moves in October, November and December. Basically, the target what we all are talking about, this target of the 100k, in the last quarter or maybe in the beginning of the 2022. That's quite a long-term scenario, but what I have told you, the trade in the current scenario that will work for the BTC. Now let's discuss the Ethereum USDT chart and how we are going to trade it. Oh, let's dive into it. If you look at the Ethereum USDT chart, as similar to the BTC chart, it has shown this bullish divergence, and after that this rally, and now it's back at the support, which previously acted as the resistance. And as I really expect the BTC to hold the 46k levels, I'm expecting the ETH to hold this 3300 to 3400 support level, and the trading plan will be same as the BTC. BTC is gonna break below 46k. For the 42k, it's gonna break below for this 3000 level. So basically I am pretty bullish on the Ethereum, and I really expect it to recover way faster than most of the alts. And if you look at its daily chart, basically it's just, I guess, it's almost 27% away from its all-time high, and with time, not in the September, with time I really expect it to hit the 5000 level really soon, because it's almost thin air between the current levels and the all-time highs. So first breaking of the all-time highs and then reaching the psychological level of the 5000. So trade it as I have told you about the BTC. Now let's discuss about the ETH BTC chart, which would be a good indicator for the altcoin rallies and how they have performed in the past and how are they going to perform in the future. If you look at the chart, since the May 2021 dump, it has gone down almost 30%, and that was the reason the alt were dumping pretty hard as compared to the BTC. But since the bottom made in the light of the Julys, it has directly pumped to almost 40%, and this was the mini alt season, or you can say the alts rally we have seen in the majority of alts like Solana, like Luna, like, or like the Avalanche. So that's what we expected. But now it's back at the resistance, and which is a deciding factor for how it's going to perform. But one thing is clear: if this is going to down from the current levels, to back to the 0.050 levels, then this is gonna be the BTC season, while Bitcoin outperforming the most of the alts, while some will there where which will be outperforming the BTC, but majority of the times BTC will be outperforming most of the alts in that time frame. And personally, this is what I really want, because if you're not going to give the BTC the space to fly to the new all-time highs, you cannot expect the new alt season without it. But another possibility is still also there, that is this breaking above this resistance and going to the highs. To discuss it in detail, let's look at its weekly chart. If you look at the BTC weekly chart, and you can clearly see this support and this resistance, and this is the retest of the resistance. I really expect it to go down, but it can also go up to directly 0.1. But what I expect more is it's going down in the initial Q4, and then finally this big old season, just like it happened in 2018, something like this. This is what the ideal scenario, because this reason will give the BTC the room to hit the new all-time highs and reach the 100k, and this will be then the mega old season, that is the biggest alt season of this bull run. So if you have any doubt in understanding this basic concept, please let me know in the comment section and I will clarify. Now, if we look at the Bitcoin dominance, if anyone doesn't know about the Bitcoin dominance, it's basically the market cap of the Bitcoin right now divided by the total market cap of the crypto, and it simply indicates the dominance of the Bitcoin, or you can say the strength of the Bitcoins versus the rest of the crypto or the rest of the altcoins. And if you look at its weekly chart, it's almost at the bottom, or it's like a support to it. Now let's dive into the daily chart, and we can see it's at the support level and the nearest resistance zone is 50%. That clearly means the Bitcoin outperforming the alts, and that's what I expect in the initial half of the Q4. So I guess at least reaching this 50, or it can go higher also. No one knows, but we can expect, and I really expect this to have a healthy trend for the Bitcoin and for the rest of the crypto. So if we look at this chart, and this is the, if you look at this, let me show you. This is the rally of the Bitcoin to the all-time high, and I expect similar thing here. And then this was the old season of 2018, and I really expect the same old season this time, taking the Bitcoin dominance to the new laws. And this is where the really big money will be made. So let's prepare for that. Thank you very much for listening to me. If you have any doubt, please let me know in the comment section. Hey, if you want me to take the chart request for your favorite altcoins, kindly send your request in the comment section and send the name of the altcoins that you want me to chart and provide it analysis in the next video. Thank you.